Welcome to Enchanted Tarot, and this is for the sign of Taurus for the month of October. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. If this does not sound like your story, check your moon sign or your rising sign. Your messages could be there. If not, check back in the following week when I put out a new message for your sign. So, beginning in the center of this reading, we have the cat. So the cat is basically watching, waiting. It can speak to intuition. It can be that you are curious about something. It can speak to mystery, something that is mysterious. And it could be also the hunter, whether this is you or someone else. And I mean, it could be that either you are watching and waiting, or the other person is. It seems as though you've hit an obstacle which has put you in this position. It's like nothing's moving. Everything, it's like maybe has come to a full or an abrupt stop. And you're burdened by something here, having to do with that obstacle or the way it came to that abrupt halt. You may be watching, trying to get more information about this. Or if you brought this to a halt, you may be curious as to the other person, maybe what's going on their end. There was an ending. We see it here. So I feel it came to an abrupt end. It's coming with the High Priestess. Now the High Priestess is about mystery again. It's about the unknown, the unseen. It can speak to silence. So there was an abrupt ending, and maybe somebody's keeping silent as to why they ended this. Maybe the other person is curious to find out why, or is waiting on this information. It's with this card, it's like you don't know what lies ahead. So with regards to the ending or the way it ended, you don't know now what's going to happen, where it's going to go from here, or where you are going from here, or what their response might be if this was you. Because, I mean, these energies can be vice versa. Again, I see another waiting card here with the spider. The spider is digesting something. Maybe they're digesting. If you brought it to an abrupt end, maybe they're digesting this information, being very observant and watching, trying to figure out what your next move would be, or what you were thinking at the time. Maybe trying to come up with a plan. I mean, the spider lies in wait, waiting and watching. Every time I see this card, it's like to catch a fly, you know, to catch something or someone, and being very focused on the task. So what we see here, we have two very stubborn energies. I've got the enchantedtarotjw, who is the emperor, and he's standing, and he's facing the other emperor from this other deck, and so it's like they're facing each other, and they're both very stubborn. Neither one giving an inch, but yet desire to, because the Five of Cups is here. And this is a card of grief, regret. It can be bitterness, frustration, loneliness. They can be missing the spilt cup, trying to reach for it, but it's like something that might feel out of reach or unattainable. It can be looking back at what you've lost, or feeling even that they cannot see a way forward at this point. But there's that deep desire to have it. You see how she's reaching for that cup. But it feels out of reach. And with the High Priestess being here, it's like you cannot see. You cannot see where it's going. There was a discussion here, I see. Yep, there was a discussion that ended badly. Okay, because it's coming with the Ten of Swords. And, oh my goodness, the Devil and the Six of Love. Somebody is stuck on that conversation or on the breakup. The Devil is in the upright, indicating that the draw is still there, and you feel it. You can literally feel it over here. The attachment is still there. Maybe someone feels it's an unhealthy attachment and doesn't see a way forward. The Two of Wisdom with the World of Shadows and the Six of Pentacles. So something with the Two of Wisdom here, it can indicate obstacles, confusion. Again, you get that sense of worry or frustration. Somebody, in this card, it's like somebody may have deliberately chastised this person for something, thinking maybe they were double dealing. You have finger pointing going on here. Things that are hidden with the World of Shadows. Something, yeah, they felt that something was not right or unbalanced here. That somebody was not, that their intentions perhaps were not good. It has to do with the balance of giving and receiving in that relationship, that may have felt suddenly deceiving. So here we have the card of solitude and the subconscious, and we have the braid at the bottom of the deck. So it's like with the card of solitude, it's a card of it's a card of silence, being alone. Maybe they felt they were alone in that, because she's looking at this scene over here. Alone with regards to the goal of the connection, where she believed with this card that it was going, or how she believed that it should go. There were inner struggles here. She may have felt misunderstood, or the other person did, which would have made them react in a certain way, or a defensive way. Because the braid would indicate somebody being or thinking that somebody else was on a different belief system, not being of the same mind, or the same belief or opinion as someone else. So disagreeing. Maybe feeling that there was no solution here. The house can be your inner house, you know, issues with regards to belonging, safety, contentment. The inner house may have felt insecure. You may have taken an abrupt decision in order to try to restore balance to that inner space. To try to bring your world into alignment, or back into alignment. But the decision I feel that was taken or the other person's opinion or belief maybe burdens you. Maybe you still need more answers. But with the Nine of Love in reverse on the Empress. Now the Empress is it's like having hope for tomorrow. It's like hoping that this place or space that you're in will pass, and that there will be better times ahead, because it's like right now in the Nine of Love energy, it's not speaking up or being afraid to speak up, because if you speak up, you might just make something worse. The Magician and the Three of Shields it's about going over the potential, or knowing the potential and the possibilities of the materials at hand, to be able to reach out to someone, or to seek understanding from that person. Right now you feel that this action most likely would result in making matters worse, and so you have hope, though, with the Empress, that perhaps later would be a better time, or that there would be a better time for this a little bit later in the future. And maybe you are kind of sitting back, waiting on this, and feeling burdened by the situation, or burdened by like needing more information or more answers with regards to that situation. Watching and waiting, or that they are doing this. Struggling with somebody's belief or opinion, or like why, or even a reaction, and why someone would react the way that they did, possibly, for some. So that is what I have for you. I hope that this has helped someone, and I feel that with this, I do feel that this time you seek for this reunion, or for exchange of messages and answers, responses, that this will come, because she represents that this season shall pass. There are better times ahead. So that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has so generously sent in a donation to the channel. And I wish you all the best. Many blessings.